Hey my YouTube friends, Lay Boy Scout here, and this is my review of the Leatherman Juice KF4, a discontinued member of the Leatherman Juice lineup. These are not the only 3 juices that Leatherman made, but I think this is the coolest one. Why is it the coolest one? Mainly because of that cool solar yellow color. It's sweet, man. Weighing in at about 5 ounces and measuring just slightly thicker than the Juice S2, right? But otherwise dimensionally about the same. And obviously coming with some of the same tools, but a lot of different ones. You've got, for instance, basically the same knife as the Juice S2. Has seen a little bit of use. Yes, it has. You've got the same pliers as the Juice S2. Also seen some use. You've got the same Phillips head screwdriver. Yes, also seen some use. I'm starting to see a trend here. Same set of small, medium, and wide, i.e. large, flathead screwdrivers. Small one in the middle there. If I can get to it without ripping my nail. There it is. Okay, all very useful tools. Non-locking, that's something you ought to note about any of the Juice models. They retain in place by way of these springs here that I'm rubbing my thumb against, but they do not lock there. Now, I find that they retain well enough for general use. Hard use, okay, you're probably going to want to upgrade, I don't know, to a Wave or a Charge or something like that. Something that's got, locking tools. Okay, just a note there. So those are some of the similarities with the S2. What has it got on here that the S2 does not? Well, it's got an awl. Kind of a rounded tip on that, actually, which makes me feel like it's not going to do a great job of digging through very many things. Maybe they should have left that a bit sharper instead of throwing that into the rounding machine. Whatever. Then they've also got on here a nice saw. That's why this is my go-to multi-tool for light hikes and trying to save weight on backpacking trips. A small saw comes in pretty dang handy. If you don't want to chop away at a little branch or something, you just want to give it a little, kind of quickly get it off of there without pulling out the big knife. Real nice. Works very well, and yes, I have used it for that type of thing. Folding it back up, you do need to bring the saw back in first, and you'll see that the saw and the awl sort of take up the same space. If I can get it back in there. Got to kind of move that saw over to one side in order to get that awl to sort of overlap that saw. And that's why the saw is designed kind of the way it is. Again, I'll pull that out real quick just so you can have a look. You might have wondered why that weird hump was there, why that section was taken out. That's the reason why. Also, you might note that it's sort of skinnier as it gets higher up here, and the blade area is a little bit fatter, so it kind of tapers up. Why would it do that? Well, to reduce friction, actually. I never thought of that until I noticed that it was doing it. It actually helps to reduce friction because you're fatter down here and then you get skinnier up there. As you're passing through the material, you're not going to bind up as quickly, or as much, let's say. Okay, so well-designed sequence there because the awl kind of fits into that area where the saw has been cut away. Very good. Well done, Leatherman. Then it also comes with a very nice wood and or metal saw or file there. A little bit of a, I think that's kind of a metal saw. I haven't really tried that as far as cutting through any metal. And then there is a diamond file, which has actually been very effective for sharpening a handful of knives that have little nicks in them or rounded off tips or whatever. I'm able to bring them back to life with this diamond file. I've done that with a handful of my knives. So, very cool feature there. Showed you the knife already, and oh yeah, also a serrated blade. Okay? So you've got your choice of serrated sheep's foot blade, which is basically kind of a rescue cutter. Don't really know why this jimping is there. Not like you're going to get your thumb down there to do anything with it. And it's just kind of rounded and totally useless anyway, but whatever, it's there. You got your choice of that serrated blade and regular blade. Okay, so they're really kind of giving you some good options with the KF4. Pardon the noise that's about to come on. The air conditioning is right next to me. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, moving on with the review. Last but not least, you've got a ruler on here. As you can see, 1, 2, and that would be around 3. And then you've got centimeters as well. Going backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is it going backwards? Because, dummy, you got to measure it from this end in. It's not like you're going to start measuring from there. You got a little plier over here. How are you going to do that? You got to measure from here. That's why. Ingenious, Leatherman, ingenious. Yes, I threw a little lanyard on there. I like doing that with the ones that I use. Lanyard hole comes out very easily, and a little bit of hollowed out 550 cord makes for something that you can extract very easily from the bottom of your pocket. Since there's no kind of pocket clip that comes with these juice tools, yeah, it just sort of rides in the bottom of your pocket. And then great extraction by way of lanyard. Yeah, so I think that's a useful way to carry it. Once again, the Juice KF4 is no longer available. I'm very lucky to own one, and you are not very lucky because you don't. Sorry, didn't mean to make you feel bad and hurt your feelings. But it's true. It's an awesome little multi-tool, and I'm really glad that I have it. And it's gorgeous, isn't it? You might be able to pick one up on eBay, perhaps other places. I was very, very fortunate to find this at a local retailer. It would had it sitting in his case for, I don't know, several years, I suppose. Still had it marked down at like 35 bucks or something. I snatched it up in a heartbeat. I've been using this. I've owned this for over a year now. Absolutely love it. Yeah. This could be a collectible, you know, because of its rarity and because it's discontinued. But no, sir, I don't just collect multi-tools. I put them into use. That's what I do. Sorry. They're tools. They ought to be used. There you go, guys. That's my review of the Leatherman Juice KF4. I absolutely love it. We'll see you guys later.